Right, okay, I think we're live. So I didn't have the screen shared for a bit, but I think I've sorted it now. Right, pardon the swearing as well. I didn't think it went live yet. Right, okay, I think we're live. Right. Obviously, probably nobody will be on, so they'll not even see or hear that. But anyway, what I'll do is I will work with it sideways. No, I'll just hold it like that. Right, okay, so live now. I'll just give it a little while just till everyone kind of gets on. But we're on there. We're turn that down. I always forget that. Get that down to minimal. Right, okay. So over on the website, so obviously everything is finished. I've refreshed it. Everything will go into the results here. So this is the competitions that are waiting to be drawn. So nothing's on there. I double check that there's no auto draws. So this is the 6 prizes for tonight. So I've got the Netflix projector. It's sitting there. The MacBook is there. It's still in the wrapper. Same with the golf launch monitor. It is in the wrapper. I've got the K-pop tickets ready to send to whoever wins them. So you'll get them tonight. And then I've got the Winmau Blade 6. I've got 2 of these. So there's one sitting in the van ready to go. I've got the other one, so I'll sort something with that. But other than that, then we've got the cash booster. So that is going to be sitting at £500 because it only go into 3%. I was kind of hoping it was going to go a bit more, but yeah, that's the way it goes. So £500 is going tonight. But never mind. So there's actually a fixed prize for New Year's Eve. So that is going to be £2,026. So at least that's going to be like a more kind of substantial prize going for New Year's Eve. But we've got the 6 for tonight. I've got the draw next week. I think there's 2 on Thursday, and then it is Sunday, and then it is the New Year's draw. So happy with that. So we'll see anyway. We've got the 6 for tonight. So the way I'm going to run it is I'm going to go for the dartboard first. It's got 499 tickets. I've got the K-pop times 5, that's 650. The Ausen projector has got 499. The Square Golf monitor 3000. MacBook Air 3,399. And finish off with cash booster 80,000 tickets there. And that is for the £500. So I'll just go like for anyone that's new to the site, new to watching the draws. We've got a separate number generator. So what I'll do is when we get to that stage, I've got it here. It is on Google. It's totally separate, refreshed. And I'll be putting that to 10,000 and I'll just generate that. I'll refresh it again just so everyone knows that it's not preset or something like that. So there we go. Just 3 more times. 1, 2, 3. So just before we go, I'll show you how the website is, how we work it. So we just go between here, which I've got them all downloaded. I should have opened them up well before, but I never. So what I'll do is I'll open them now and minimize them. So usually I come on about 5 minutes after everything runs out to kind of download all the entry lists. So everything will be left up on the website. So if you want to check your numbers or trying to do anything, everything will be on there for a little while for you to have a look at, and then you can check out the winners, the numbers, stuff like that. But I will get rid of that. So I've got them all ready to go. I'll get rid of this because I don't need it. So website wise, I've got this little bar at the top. So it's handy to use this. So even if you're on a website, you can find the pages, because obviously when you're on the website, you can't find like the live draw page. So if you click on that, it'll open up the link. So you've got the YouTube, which gets you the live draws. And then you've got the Facebook watch. I've put this in here, so that's for the live draws as well. So that is the Facebook page. You've got the website that you're already on, so you shouldn't need that unless you save this. So you can actually save this. If you're on your phone, you just hit the little arrow point up the way if you're on iPhone. Otherwise, you hit the top 3 dots if you're on an Android phone, and you can add it to your home screen, and this would be saved, and you can get access to everything. So nice and handy if that is what you'd like to do. But right, so I'll not waffle on too much. I've left it for a little while, so enough people should be able to get on. So we're going to be live on YouTube too, so I'll just double check this. Get my personal email on here. So we're live on YouTube as well, so happy days. I will get rid of that because we don't need it. So, like I say, first one we're going to go for tonight is going to be the Blade 6. Go for the K-pop. It's 5 tickets for that. Go for the projector, square golf monitor. Then we're working up to the MacBook, and then we'll finish it off with £500 for the cash booster. So let's go for the first one tonight, the Blade 6. So this is this one. It's 499 tickets. So I've got the first number there, which is Bruce Morris, number 3. And then I've got the bottom, 499, last number, Colin Evans. So what I'll do is I'll just go into this, if I can find it, just so you can check some of the numbers. No, I'm not going to do that because I'm going to come off of the entry lists. I'll not mess about with this too long. I'm just going to show you a couple of numbers and then I'll go back into it. So you'll just see the numbers all match up. So first one is 3, 8, 11, 13, 17. So this is just easy. So I can do this. So say that I got 237. I could put here 237 and that should come up as Chris Taylor. So there it is. I can do that, but you can't see all the numbers. So I'll just use the entry list. So it just makes things faster. So like I say, I'll refresh this at the start and I'll just do it a couple more times. Get this to 0. And then we'll go number 1 and 499. But before I do that, I'm going to go into the Facebook. Okay, so I'll just open this up. I just want to make sure that it's showing live on Facebook in here. It's showing up on my phone, but yeah, live on there. Happy days. Just nobody's commented, so I was just kind of making sure. Live there, 13. It doesn't show up on my phone, but there we go. Right there. Yeah. Right, get the Blade 6 back up. Right, okay. So there we go. Number 1, number 499. And here we go. The first number out for the dartboard is number 495. 495, right, we don't have that. So we've Gary Payton, 489, and then it is Julie Napier, one away with 496. So next number is 25. Right to start, 25, and it is Andrew Robson. So there we go. Well done, Andrew. So I recognise the name, but I don't know. Andrew Robson. Andrew Robson. I think I met him offshore. Andrew Robson. And that is number 25. I am going to guess he is down Newcastle way. I think I met him offshore and tried to talk him into playing the website. So well done to Andrew Robson. You've won the Winmau Blade 6. I don't know if I've pronounced that right. OTS Live. It's live. Right. Cheers, Joe. I wasn't sure. I couldn't see it on the Facebook page. I've got to open on my phone. I bet you if I open up this stupid folding phone that I hate, it will probably look a lot better. No, that does not look right at all. That phone looks broken. Yeah, let's leave that phone. Right, okay. Right, I'll not mess about too much. I'll just leave that the way it is. Right, okay, so well done, Andrew. You have won the Blade 6. I will get rid of that. I do not need that. Right, so we're going to go for the K-pop tickets now. So this is 5 tickets that I will send through. I've got them ready to go. So you can hear my son in the background playing about with my other phone. Right, so we've got the first number there. Ashley Clark, number 2, and then I've got 650 here. So 650 is the last number. I'll get this to 0. Number 1 and 650. So here we go. First number out for the 5 tickets for the K-pop in Aberdeen next year, and it is 34. Right, okay, so we've got Laura Mackenzie, 28, and then it's Martin Young at number 36. So the next number, 573. 573. No, we've got Caroline Hamilton at 571, and then it's Andrew Robson, 574. So one away, nearly made him a double winner there. So next number is 225. Oh, I just seen that, 225. And 225 is David Facker. So there we go, David. Why did I keep doing that? Right, David. Quhar. I've got so much trouble trying to spell that name. 225. So there we go, 25 and 225. Right, so that is David. I believe he is in Bankery. Nice and easy, but I'll be sending that on WhatsApp to you anyway. Once I get that updated after the draw. So there we go. That is the first two out. Now we're going to go for the Thousand Projector. So I've actually bought a few of these, but I bought one for my dad. They're meant to be really, really good. That's why I bought more. So we've got the first number there, Jack Bannerman, number 1. He won a 750 a couple of weeks ago off us. And then we've got the last number, which is 499. I've got 496 on here, which is Peter Willicks. Sorry, I'm going to cough again. So, right, 0, 0, 1, and 499. So here we go. First number out for the projector, and it is 297. 297. No, so we've got Craig Gold 289, and then it's Peter Willicks 299. So 2 away there, Peter. Next number out is 254. Right, we don't have 254. We've got Jill Evans with 252, and then it is David again, 259. Next number is 43. So we've got Graham Stewart 40, and then it's Alison Kinnaird 48. Next number 479. 479 we don't have, so we've got 476 Gary Payton, and then it's 481 Colin Evans. So next number 269. No, Charlie Grant 268. So 1 away there, Charlie, and then it is David 271. God, he's been close quite a few times. Next number 144. No, Rosalind Young 141, and then it is Rebecca Downey 147. Next number out 451. So there we go. Craig Gold 451. You've got yourself a projector 451. That is Craig out in Pit Medon. Craig Gold. Right, so Craig, I'll give you a shout. I know Craig, so I was in the army with him. So I will get that out to you. Craig's won a few times. He won the watch about, what was that, about 2 months ago? Wild guess. He won the Garmin Epics. I've still got one of them left as well. So right, now we're on the Square Golf Monitor, and I think Bruce was trying to get this. Can you tell? So there we go. Bruce. Oh no, Bruce isn't the first number. It's David with the first number, number 1. I've got 3,000 on this. Last number is Diane Smith 2999. So 0. I'll get it all down to nothing. Number 1, and it was 3,003,000. So here we go. First number out for the Golf Monitor, and it is 723. There's quite a few people came in for this in the last day. 723. And we do have that 723. That is Bruce Morris. 723. So well done, Bruce Morris. Yeah, that was pretty undersold as well. I thought that was going to go better, but it kind of had a little surge in the last day. But yeah, Bruce, that one is going down to you in Forfar. So here we go, on to the last two. Getting on to the bigger prizes now. So we've got the Apple MacBook Air. 3,399 tickets for this. So I've got the first number, which is Shelley Wallace. Number 4, and then if we get down to this, The last number is 3395. I've got 3399, so that is Cody Winterburn with the last number. 0 and 0, number 1, and 3399. And here we go. First number out for the MacBook Air. It is 584. 584. Right, we don't have 584, so we've got Colin Evans with 574, and then it's Heather Leckie with 586. So just 2 away there. Next number, 2,882. 2882. Right, so we've got Ross Shannon 2878, and then it is Jay Donald 2885. So next number is 260. 260 we don't have, so we've got, sorry, I just lost my track there. So got Cara Briggs with 257, and then it's Colin Evans with 263, so 3 away there. Next number, 1,657. Must be about there. 1,657. We do have that. 1,657 is Daniel Drew. So that is Daniel. He won the he won the coffee machine last week. So there we go. 1,657. And that is Daniel Drew. So well done, Daniel. I'll get that posted down to you because if I remember right, you're in Carcarden. So down 5. So I'll get that down to Daniel. And that is the MacBook Air. So rid of that. And let's go into the last one tonight. So this is the cash builder. It didn't get much past more than 3%. So hopefully this isn't going to take too long. But we've got the first number there, which is Gemma Perry with 33. Hopefully it's not going to take too long. And then we've got the last number. I've got 80,000 tickets on this. So we've got the last number, Keith Chalmers, 79,988. So let's go to 0. Like I say, hopefully this one comes out pretty quick. 80000. So here we go. This is the £500 cash booster prize, and the first number is 40,505. 40,000 474, and then it is 40,571. So here we go. Go for the next number, and it is 26,070. 26,040. 26070. So we've got 26061. And that's 26,118. So next number. I'm just having to get my face right in so I can see these numbers. 28,518. So we've got 28,511. Then it is Leslie Wood, 28,552. So next number. And it is 5,918. 5918. No, so we've got 5888, and then it is 5926, which is Claire Bell. Next number. I might be better doing this on the search button. I think that's the worst one with the big numbers. It's hard just trying to look at them. 61245, and it's 61298. So we've got no 66 there. Right, next number is 68,684. 68. 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, and 6, 9, 4. So not in between there. We've got 10 away. Next number is 31741. I might do this as a search button. Yeah, right. I'm going to close this down, because that has got to be the worst, sitting scrolling through their numbers. So here we go, 31741, which I know it's not going to be there. Nope. So let's go for the next number, and it is 64,986. So 64986. Yeah, we don't have that either. And then we go next number, 68153. Nope. 68153. Right, so next one, 15,467. 15467. Nope. Oh, I did think this would take long, but I was hoping not too long. It's a worse, you know, when you do like the bigger competitions, because it's like you want it to sell as much as it can, so that it means that the draw is not long and drawn out. But watching that timer going like this percentage is like the worst part. Right. So I like doing this because it's quicker as well. 72162. Nope. Right, next number, 45,607. No. 69,774. Next number, 56,143. 26, 9, 10. Hopefully the New Year's one goes a bit better than this. Right, come on, it's going to have to get out soon. 8881. Right, 57,049. Right, 66161. There we go. We finally got one. So, right, I'll open this up. 6161. So there we go. 6161 is Laura Robertson. 6,161. Got there in the end. Laura Robertson. Right, okay, so I'll get rid of that. I'll leave these all on the website so you can check all the numbers, you know, just in case anyone does is worried that the numbers didn't come out, but that everything came out right. So there we go. So, well, I'll just run through everything. So we've got Andrew Robson. You have won the Win Now Blade 6. And you get the surround as well. The 5 K-pop tickets, that goes to David Facher, number 225. I hope you enjoy the show, David. The Ausen projector, it was won by Craig Gold with number 451. Then moving on to the Square Golf Monitor, that was won by Bruce Morris with 723. The MacBook Air was won by Daniel Drew with 1,657. And then finishing off the cash booster was Laura Robertson. So because that was under 10%, that means that you are getting the £500. So I'll get that sent over now. I'll go and get everyone updated on here. I'll get the entry lists out. I'll maybe put a little post on Facebook as well. With the old style, what do you call it? The old, I've got them here. Call them like the winners templates. Used to send them out. Are they in there? Yeah. So I'll make these up. I'll make one of these up for everyone. But that's easy. So just before everyone leaves, if you want to use this, it is good for getting to everything. You can save this. If you're on an iPhone, the bottom center, you press that and you press like the share button. You can add it to your home screen. If you're on an Android phone, you can hit the 3 dots that are like that right up at the top right hand side of your screen. Again, you just add the home screen and it will add this. So it just means that you can get to the website, you can get to the live draws, and you can kind of get anything. And while anyone's here, if you're wanting free 20 quid, go into here. This is where I buy all my prizes. I buy stuff on here. I've just made up a new account because the old one is stopped working. But you'll get a free 20 quid for joining. And like I say, I save most of my money on there. But there we go. Right, so back to normal stuff. Let's talk about competitions. Right, so next week, so Tuesday, we've got the perfect draft that is ending, and I've got the £250 random ticket bundle. Here's the multi-instant win ones. So one of them's been won already, hit an instant win. You've got 1,000 tickets for that. You've got 10 tickets for that, 10 tickets for the iPad, 10 tickets. So there's 10 sets of 10 tickets for most competitions, but that one's got 1,000. So that's just a little one to boost that along. So 35p. Nothing new, I think, has been added. No, I've got a Ninja Creamy and I've got one other prize to it, but we'll talk about that next week. Right, okay, so I will let you go. I'll go get the winners notified. I'll start getting the prizes off, get everything sent to people. Other than that, I will keep you updated for the auto draws during the week. So that'll be the perfect draft. And I'll get that delivered before Christmas, hopefully. If it needs to get posted, obviously it's going to take a little bit longer, but hopefully you're local enough that I can get that to you. But well done, and thanks everyone for playing this week, and I'll see you next Sunday for the next live draw. Okay, have a good night.